Hey you guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well and have had a really good weekend so far and are ready for some yoga. From what I have been seeing, it looks like you guys have been working your butts off in all of the boot camp sessions. So I'm going to bring you one of your favorites, a yin yoga that's nice and slow and going to be restorative for your body. But that also means that we're going to be in those poses for a lot longer than we normally are, upwards of 3 minutes. Hey there, I'm glad you jumped on. So we're going to be in some of those poses for upwards of 3 minutes. So get yourself a couple pillows. I don't have mine with me. I don't think I'm going to really need mine today. But I would really recommend get yourself a few pillows. We're going to do that yin yoga style, super slow paced, really deep stretching, and really just allowing your body to release and to restore. So I will give you like 30 seconds. Run, go grab those pillows and then grab your water, and then I'll meet you back here in your 30 seconds, and then we will officially begin. And if you're already ready because you're like, I'm gonna plan ahead and I might need those pillows, congratulations, you have a sip of your water right now. And if you're with me tonight, leave me a comment, say, hey, I'm here, I'm so happy we're doing this, because guess what, you guys, Facebook doesn't really tell me who's live with me anymore. So I want to know, if you're here, say, I'm here, I'm excited, I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I just want to know. Tell me all the stuff. Take another sip of your water, and then we're going to jump right into this. I'm actually going to have you guys come into a kneeling position to start. We're going to work on our breath there. So again, make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. So now is the time, if you have any sensitivity in your knees at all, take that pillow and place it right between your thigh and your calf muscle, and that'll just create a little extra space for your knee to flex there. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. You can have your hands right on your lap in a nice comfortable way. Pull your chin towards that back wall and really pull your belly button in here. Go ahead and take a big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. 2 more breaths here. In. Out. 1 more. In. And exhale, let it go. Great job. Go ahead and open your eyes. Take a big inhale. Sweep your arms all the way up. Big stretch here. Point your thumbs to the back wall. And as we exhale, we're going to go right into our child's pose. So you can keep your knees into center if you'd like, or you can open them as wide as your mat. Release your hips to your heels. Bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. Arms overhead. Go ahead and close your eyes, and we're going to be here for several minutes, so just make sure you're comfortable. If you have your pillows, you can put them right underneath of your chest, right underneath of your bum. Find wherever area you need that support, and do not be scared to use them. So just allow yourself to bring that awareness to your breath, inhaling in through the nose and out. Notice what that breath feels like as it enters in through the body, moves down the back of your throat, expands the lungs, expands your rib cage. Notice the smells that are around you, the sounds, the scents, the feeling in general. And just really bring your attention right here into this present moment. Being still, focusing on everything that is in this moment, and just simply breathing. Now notice if your breath is short, if you're feeling just your chest moving up and down. With that next inhale, I want you to really feel your belly expanding. Take a big inhale, big belly breath. Exhale, pull your belly button into your spine. Press that air out through the nose. Let's practice that one more time. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, let it go. And notice if you felt your body release any tension with that last exhale. Really use that breath to help find any areas where you're holding in tension, holding in resistance within the body, and just let it go. And if you find one of those areas that you can really feel your muscles are working against you, pull all of your attention right there. So if your thigh, for example, is really tensing up right here, flex it. Bring your attention to it, flex it, count to 3, and then release it. And just notice your body sinking into your mat a little more with ease. And continue bringing your attention right onto your breath. And trying to keep that inhale and exhale steady and even. Drawing that oxygen to the base of your lungs. And then releasing it all. We're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. Awesome. With that next inhale, glide your hands right underneath of your shoulders. Begin to press your body away from that mat. Pull your knees right into the center line. Go ahead and curl your toes under here. Just coming into our tabletop position, getting a nice flat back. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Press into the palms of your hands, lifting out of your shoulders here. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, drop your belly, send your hips to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pull your belly button all the way to the ceiling, tuck your chin into your chest, tuck your tailbone under as we move through our cat-cows. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do 2 more following your breath. Inhaling as you drop that belly. Exhale, rounding. Last one. Great job. Come back to that neutral tabletop position. We'll take 1 breath here. In. Out. Inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips all the way up to the sky, coming into our downward facing dog. It's okay if you have a bend in your knees or if your heels are lifted. I want you to turn your biceps towards the ceiling. Begin to draw your chest towards your thighs here. And once you feel like your arms are in the right spot, press into the index finger knuckle on both hands, really locking your arms in place. Focus on that breath. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just holding it there. 1 more breath. In. And out. Go ahead and bend your knees. Look forward. Step or walk all the way to the front of your mat. We'll come into our forward fold, releasing that upper body over your lower body. Inhale, glide your hands all the way up to your thighs, coming into our halfway lift. Straighten through your legs, straighten through your body here. Take a big inhale. And as we exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Nice and slow, straightening through the legs first. Pressing your pelvis forward, rolling that tailbone under. Rounding through the low back, mid back, upper back. Loop your shoulders up, back, and down. Lengthen through your neck, lengthen through your head. Keep your hands right at your side. Take a big inhale. And exhale. I want you to turn your big toes into touch. So you're kind of a little pigeon-toed here. And then inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms towards the ceiling here. Press your hips forward, rolling that tailbone under. Really working on our alignment here in this standing position. We're going to hold this for 5 more seconds. See if you can lengthen a little higher. And one more big inhale. And as you exhale, release that bind and swan dive all the way down into our forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway left, holding it there. And as we exhale, I want you to cross one foot behind the other, and we're going to come all the way down into a seat. Extending your legs out in front of you. You can take the flesh of your bum out from the side so you can really come onto your sit bones here. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands right on the floor at your hips. Flex your toes in towards your face and angle your toes inwards towards the center. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big inhale. And exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, look up. And as we exhale, we're going to fold over our lower body, coming into a nice fold here. And we're just going to hang out here. So now's a good time, if you have your pillows, you can stack them on your legs and just allow your chest to rest there. You can release your forehead down. And if you need to, you can get a little bend in your knees here. Try to keep your toes turning inwards. And just focus on that breath. Find a comfortable place for your arms to rest. Maybe you have them on top of your shins, your ankles, your feet. And just allow your elbows to fall to the outside edges of your legs and just help guide your body down. And we're going to stay in this pose for several minutes. So just focus on that breath, being here in this present moment, and just allowing your body to completely release. Release that tension, physical, mental, emotional, whatever it may be. Whatever comes up, just honor it, feel it, release it. And always pull your attention right back to your breath. If you notice your mind starts to wander, you just come back to the breath, noticing what it smells like, what the temperature is, how it makes the body feel. And we just let that breath hold our attention here in this present moment. You can play around within the pose, noticing if you'd like to add a little more of a challenge by trying to drop your elbows to the floor and feeling that deeper stretch. Or you can just be passive and just stay here and allow your body to do its job of releasing. Always find what's comfortable for you and for your body in the state that it's in right in this moment. We're going to stay here for 5 more breaths, so really focus on those big inhales And instead of feeling your belly pressing too much into your thighs, really exaggerate the back side of your body lifting as you fill your lungs full of oxygen. That next inhale, slow and controlled, roll all the way back up through your spine. I want you to go ahead and cross your legs and then roll forward, coming into our tabletop position. Again, planting your palms, spreading your fingertips nice and wide. Curl your toes under here, nice flat back. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, lift your hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Rotating your biceps towards the ceiling, pressing into your index finger knuckles here. Pulling your chest towards your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. Let it go. Go ahead and anchor through that right heel by dropping it down. And with your next inhale, glide your left foot away from the floor as high as you'd like without stacking your hips on top of one another. Keep your hips parallel to the ground. Hold it here for one breath. Inhale. And as we exhale, bend that knee. Bring your knee towards your chest. Shift into a plank. And we're going to release that foot all the way down, coming into our pigeon. So left knee to left wrist. Go ahead and walk that right leg back behind you. Flex through your left foot here. And then inhale, press into your fingertips. Lift your upper body away from the floor. Loop those shoulders back and down your spine. Focus on your breath here. Inhale and exhale. Take a moment to adjust your hips. Notice if your right hip is starting to angle back towards that right corner. Really focus your energy in rotating that right hip towards the front corner of your mat and your left hip towards the back corner, bringing our hips nice and parallel to the front edge of our mat. Take a big inhale. And as we exhale, I want you to begin to walk your hands out, releasing your forearms down towards the mat. This is a really good time, if you like, put your pillows right underneath of your chest and just release your upper body onto your pillows. If you're releasing down on your arms, we start with our forearms here. Allow your body to release. And then when you're comfortable, you can release your forehead all the way down. Again, listening to your body, never overdoing it, never trying to rush into a pose because you think it's going to be a really cool photo option, right? We just listen to the body, allow it to release, allow it to restore in it the time that it needs to do so. So bring your attention back to your breath as we hold this pose, inhaling in and out, and energetically really pushing that right hip towards the front and pressing that left hip towards the back side of your mat, keeping your hips parallel, really feeling this deep stretch all the way through the left side of your body. And notice if you're holding in tension in your upper body. Maybe you find it in your shoulders. Just let them go. Focus on that breath, noticing how it makes you feel. Again, noticing the smells around you, the temperature around you, the feeling of your space, the feeling of your mind. Notice what emotions might be present right now. Acknowledge them, honor them, feel them, and release them as needed. And just like I said earlier, anytime you find an area where you can really just feel that resistance within the muscle, flex it, hold it for 3 seconds, and then completely release that area. We're going to stay here for 3 more breaths, so make them count. Really big inhales, filling that oxygen to the base of your lungs. Exhale, letting them go. 2 more, just like that. And last one. Great job. With control, slowly lift through your upper body, pressing your hands back into the floor. We're going to curl our back toes under, and with one big inhale, lift your hips away from the ground. Send that left leg all the way back up. And then exhale, go ahead and plant that foot, coming back into our downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths, so get your arms in the right positioning. And then take a big inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath here. Awesome. Go ahead and anchor through that left leg this time, and we're going to sweep the right leg away from the floor as high as you're comfortable without stacking your hips. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bend that knee, send it towards your chest, shift into a plank, and then bring that right leg forward, right knee towards right wrist. Release the back leg behind you. You can walk that leg back a little bit farther. Uncurl your back toes. Inhale, press into your fingertips. Lift your upper body away. Focus on getting your hips right. So this time we're going to shoot that left hip forward, right hip back. Feeling that resistance onto the right side of your body here. Take a big inhale. Make sure we're flexing through that right foot. And as you exhale, begin to release yourself down onto your pillows or down onto your forearms. Focusing on that breath. Inhaling in and out. And when you feel comfortable, slowly releasing your upper body even more, and even bringing that forehead down towards the floor. You can always stack your fists one on top of another, and then rest your forehead right on your fists. Keep pressing the left hip forward, right hip back, and focus on that breath. Inhaling in and out. Always finding the variation within the pose that's perfect for your own body mechanics. Using that breath to expand your diaphragm, bringing the oxygen to the base of your lungs, feeling all 6 sides of your lungs expanding, contracting. And again, whatever comes up, just notice it, honor it, feel it, release it. Use your breath to help guide you through. Release any tension you might be feeling in your upper body, in your lower body. And just bring 100% of your awareness to your breath. I want you to bring a smile onto your lips. And I want you to think of one thing that you're grateful for from today. your next inhale, bring your hands back to the mat. Begin lifting that upper body away from the floor. Really lift through your chest here. Get a nice stretch through the front side of your body. And then go ahead and curl your back toes under. Plant your palms. And with that inhale, lift your hips. Send your right leg all the way up. And then step that foot down, coming into our downward facing dog. Inhaling in. And out. One more breath here. In. And as we exhale, lower your knees, coming back into our tabletop position. And take a breath there. In. And out. Great job. I want you to walk yourself to the center of your mat so you're facing your screen right now. We'll come back into our tabletop position here. Focusing on that breath, big inhale and exhale. And begin to open your legs as wide as you're comfortable doing right now. We're going to go into our frog pose, but we need to make sure that our knees are at a 90-degree angle and our feet are at a 90-degree angle on both sides. We're going to get a really deep hip opener here. Take a big inhale. And as we exhale, this is where you'd want those pillows right underneath of your chest. You can either release down onto your pillows or release your forearms down to the floor. Shift your body weight forward just slightly, making sure you're keeping that 90-degree angle in your knees and in your ankles here. Begin to release that tension, especially through your lower body. And really focus on that breath. These big, deep hip openers, they can really make you feel all the sensations. So take a big inhale, fill your lungs all the way up. And exhale, begin to release that tension. Release through the legs, through the glutes, through your low back, through your shoulders, your arms, your hands, releasing through your neck and your head, and slow and controlled, releasing yourself a little deeper into this pose. And just focus on that breath, allowing yourself to just be still, be present, and acknowledge what's going on both in your body and in your mind. And you can play around with what feels comfortable with your hand placement. Maybe your arms are extended overhead. Maybe you have them folded underneath of your forehead. Maybe you open your arms wide, getting a 90-degree angle in your elbows as well. And again, we just breathe. Big inhale. Big exhale. We're going to stay here for 3 more big, deep breaths. Awesome. With that next inhale, begin to walk your arms a little closer to your body, bringing the palms of your hands down, lifting in your upper body. Walk your knees in a little closer. And then we're going to shift, bringing our bottom all the way down and extending your legs out in front. Spread them open as wide as you possibly can. And then I want you to think of shifting your weight forward, feeling your tailbone almost flipping underneath of you, going behind. You can move the flesh of your buttocks again to help feel that rotation forward. Take a big inhale, lift your arms all the way up, look up. And as we exhale, we're just gonna release here into the center. Again, you can stack your pillows right there in front of you. You can just extend your arms out, release your head here. Allow your feet to just be nice and relaxed there. And just feel your body weight shifting forward. Again, getting that counter stretch from the pose that we just did. And with each inhale, fill your lungs up. And with each exhale, feel yourself sinking a little deeper into that pose. Always paying attention to that breath, to your present moment, to your body, to your mind. Noticing where you're holding in those muscle contractions. I just felt a really big release through my upper thighs, right? Sometimes we're holding all of this resistance within ourselves and we're not even aware that it's there. So when we give ourselves permission to be still, to be present, we start to notice what's actually going on within our body and within our mind. So wherever you're at, close your eyes if they're not already, and bring a smile onto your lips. And I want you to think of a second thing that you're grateful for from today. With that next inhale, use your hands to walk your body away from the floor. We're going to turn our legs to the front of our mat this time, bringing them back together, nice and tight here, like you just zipped up your legs with a zipper. Bring your hands right at your side. One more time, take a big inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift those arms all the way up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Release your neck here, tuck your chin into your chest. And just be still. You can have a little bend in your knees if you need to. And just feel your chest shifting forward, not so much arching in the back, but just sending that chest forward as you sink a little deeper into the pose. Again, just keeping your mind right on that breath, allowing you to be present here in this moment, listening to your body, listening to all of those messages that are going to start to pop up. And with that next inhale, slow and controlled, roll all the way up through your spine, sitting up nice and tall. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your arms out in front. You can shift yourself forward as we begin to release our body all the way down to the floor. Slow and control. Extend those arms overhead, get a big stretch here. And as we exhale, bring your hands down by your hips. You can open your legs as wide as your mat. Let your feet fall out to the edges. Open your palms to the ceiling. And go ahead and close your eyes. Take a big inhale in. And out. And you guys, we made it into our final resting pose, Savasana. And just like all of those other poses, this is our time to be still, to be present, to notice what's going on within our body, within our mind. So with that, take one more big inhale and exhale. And bring a big smile onto your lips. And I want you to think of a third thing that you're grateful for from today. next inhale, go ahead and wiggle your toes. And wiggle your fingers, bringing your awareness back into your body. And bat your eyelashes open and closed. Go ahead and bring your palms together all the way up to your forehead. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Be kind in your thoughts to yourself and others. Bring your hands down to your lips. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Be kind in your words to yourself and others. Bring your hands down to your heart center. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Be kind in your actions to yourself and others. Take one more big inhale in. And exhale, let it go. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I hope you are feeling relaxed, rejuvenated. Take your time coming away from the floor. And I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I look forward to seeing you guys again very soon. So stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.